Chicago Sky rising star Angel Reese has left fans and the team with a sense of uncertainty after an intriguing social media post just as the WNBA playoffs unfold. The Sky, who came close to securing the final postseason berth, ended up seeing it slip away in a 2024 that was a roller coaster of emotions. Although Reese, hobbled by a wrist injury, was unable to contribute down the stretch, the team had high expectations after her selection in the draft alongside Camila Cardozo. The frustration of falling back to the brink of the playoffs has left Chicago with a sense of regression, even more so considering they had managed to advance in 2023. The Sky's recent decision to fire first-year coach Teresa Weatherspoon has generated even more buzz. While some analysts believe Weatherspoon exceeded expectations with the limited 2024 squad, her firing has been seen as a clear signal that Chicago wants to raise the bar for next season. The special bond between Reese and Weatherspoon also adds an emotional layer to this story. Spoon, who was a relentless advocate for Reese throughout the criticism he received during his rookie season, has been a key source of support for the young star. Reese has made no secret of her appreciation for her former coach, especially after a message she posted on X Twitter when Weatherspoon received a standing ovation at the Barclays Center during the Liberty Aces showdown. This has raised questions about how Reese will react to the new leadership in Chicago. With Weatherspoon's departure, the Sky face not only the pressure of rebuilding their roster with the second largest salary cap space in the league, but also the challenge of gaining the trust of Reese, who has shown a deep connection with his now former coach. The new coach, whoever takes on the challenge, will face a big test, winning over one of the cornerstones of the team. Reese, nicknamed Chi-Town Barbie, is not only a crucial piece because of her potential on the court, but also because of the emotional and symbolic impact she represents for the future of the franchise. The Chicago Sky need to find a way to channel this potential and keep their star shining, or risk losing ground in a league that waits for no one. On the other hand, also finally came out the results of the Rookie of the Year, and although many already knew who the winner would be, Angel Reese was still hopeful that she could make it. Many fans are speculating that these messages also have a double meaning referring to this. However, it is just an unconfirmed rumor. What do you think? Comment and subscribe to stay up to date with WNBA news. But that's not all. Caitlin Clark's controversy with A'ja Wilson continues. Watch out because Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever have a surprise plan to challenge A'ja Wilson for WNBA supremacy. Believe me, this gets hotter every day. Caitlin Clark's historic rookie season has been the trigger for a new era at Indiana Fever, and the team is clearly looking for ways to maximize their star's talent while still under rookie contract. After a surprising playoff berth in their first pro year, the Fever now face a dilemma: keep the roster that got them to the postseason or go big for 2025. But how will they do it? With the Las Vegas Aces faltering in their title defense and the Connecticut Sun and New York Liberty squads showing signs of aging, Indiana has a golden opportunity to make a bold move in free agency. Lynn Dunn, general manager and former Fever coach, has hinted that big names around the league have shown interest in joining the Clark-led project. In a recent interview with 107.5 The Fan in Indianapolis, Dunn confirmed that several stars and free agents have expressed a willingness to move to Indiana, which could make the Fever a super team, capable of competing with the Aces and Liberty. However, that's not all. Agents are telling us that their players might be available for a trade or as free agents, and they would love to play with Clark, Dunn said. The 2025 free agency is loaded with talent, including names like two-time MVP Breanna Stewart, triple-double queen Alyssa Thomas, and players like Dejounte Carrington, Chennedy Carter, Sato Saboli, and even living legend Diana Taurasi. Watch out because this will not be a simple matter. While it is uncertain if any of these players specifically want to play alongside Clark, what is clear is that the Fever have no intention of returning to the bottom of the table. They are in active search for elite players to complement Clark and Aliyah Boston in Indianapolis. A new era has begun for this team. Will 2025 be the year the Indiana Fever lift the coveted championship? What is clear is that the WNBA will finally get the treatment it deserves. Caitlin Clark has brought the eyes of the world back to this beautiful sport. It's only a matter of time before the big brands sponsor the players heavily. What we will see in the next few years will be a before and after.